Blue Avenue Music Group, sitting in today with Sidnie, the usual interviewer for Bridging the Gap with the Kaya. Today we are sitting in a beautiful sunny day, Maryland, at High Tops, and we are with Edjacated Phools, who are the host band for this awesome fest that we're having a great time at. What's up, guys?
What up? What's
How
up?
are you?
Good. How are you?
Start with your names and what your part is in the band.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I'm Logan. I play guitar for the Edjacated Phools. Do a little bit of vocals, but other than that, I just write music with my best friends. And we're lucky enough to be a part of this awesome event. We started. This is our 4th year, so next year will be the 5th. But it's going to keep growing and getting bigger every year. So we're really excited to be a part of it from the start and actually have all these amazing, talented musicians come out. And we appreciate the Kaya coming out, giving us this dope little interview on the cool deck. So thanks again. I'm Logan.
Nick, I'm a singer. I write music with the band as well. Yeah, just write, play, sing. It's pretty much my role.
Awesome.
And I'm Tommy. I'm actually with Nature's Care and Wellness. We are fam with Edjacated Phools. We've sponsored the Edjacated Phools before. We love you guys. And, thank you for having me on the set with you right here. I appreciate
definitely.
it.
Bobby shows us love, so shout out to Bobby.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Bobby Windsor.
So do you care to give us a description on how you guys, an origin of how you became Edjacated Phools, what started, how long have you been doing this thing together?
Yeah, so we started 5 years ago.
Yeah, 2014.
Yeah, 5 years ago. It was crazy. I actually was just doing acoustic gigs with my brother and our friend Jack, and then he was like, let's get bass and drums, and I randomly started working at P.F. Chang's, and that's where I met our bass player, Tyler, which is weirdly enough, I was telling the whole restaurant that I worked with, we were looking for a bass player, and Tyler never told me he played bass. So for a year, I was trying to find a bass player and working with this guy who's an amazing bass player. And long story short, I figured out Fingers was a bass player, and then Devin, we went to elementary school with, but one of our friends, Ben McGarvey, hit us up and told us, hey, you should have Devin jump in. He plays in a reggae band right now. So I was like, all right, we brought Devin in and Fingers in, and then Devin and Nick are cousins.
Yeah, so we had a band 2008. So we started playing together when Devin was still in high school. So we were just playing little gigs, just a 3-piece. I was singing, playing guitar. Devin was playing drums, and then my buddy Matt, who I worked with in the restaurant business, doing room service at the Sheraton in Towson. We started a whole band together. Played with the guys from Higher Ed a lot back in the day. We play with us a lot now. Just
we love those guys.
Yeah, that's where so we kind of all merged together back in 2014 and did our thing with it. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So 5 years running, and it just seems like you guys have been doing the thing, and 4 years with High Tops. Gosh, this is my 2nd year here. Next year will be my 3rd.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to it already.
Yes.
As far as what you guys have been up to, on top of hosting this festival, you've done a lot lately on the road. You guys last night were with Fortunate Youth and one of my favorites out of Wilmington, Signal Fire, and you guys played that show. And then I think you guys turned around and I saw you last night.
Yeah,
you guys were back here.
Yeah. We just started tour this Thursday with Fortunate Youth, which is awesome. Really excited to be a part of that.
Those guys are awesome.
Uglies is also on the tour.
So
with
good,
us.
Yeah.
So
their experience, which is great, because these guys are road warriors. You know what I mean?
Soak it up.
Yes. It's you learn a lot, and just their general the way that they do things or modalities, and how they're actually putting themselves together on tour. A lot of that has so much weight. For us to be able to see how they sustain, because they're all over the frickin' place.
Yeah. About to get a crash course.
Yeah. It's really cool to see everybody put in so much work for what they do. It's actually, I don't think that side of music gets exposed enough, is the day-to-day and all the hard work these musicians put in to get their music out to the fans. So God bless all of them, man.
Yeah.
They're putting in
doing
work.
music.
And
Everyone
God bless
doing music
the
out
fans.
there.
Yeah, the fans.
Keep going. Don't listen to these haters.
Awesome, definitely. So you guys have been doing that. You had a new single drop recently. It was Lost Hours, correct?
Yeah, Lost Hours is our newest single that we dropped. Last one before that was Alive and Well. We've actually got a couple things out on Spotify, iTunes, all digital platforms. We're part of Race Fist Records. Jeff Pliskin got us signed, so that's really cool. But we have a lot of new stuff in the works. So we should have a single dropping here towards the end of September that we're really excited
You're
about.
already answering my next question. What's coming? Is
Yeah.
music
Oh my
coming?
God, we've got so much coming. We've got 8 singles recorded, and I can't choke them out of the band fast enough. Seriously.
Yeah.
So I know Nick's excited for it.
Yeah, I mean, we're writing a lot of new jams. Like, we probably have like 6 songs that are halfway done. So we have like all the components together, like for 4 or 5 songs. We have a couple new jams that are completely finished. So vocals, instrumentals, everything finished. So now it's just a matter of us getting back in the studio and then laying it down.
Perfect.
And,
that's exciting.
Yeah, keep that balance
like
going.
Keep that music, yeah, exactly.
It's gotta go. Yeah.
Constant content. People don't realize that it is constant.
Yeah.
Constant grind. And you guys, like, I've been watching you, of course. I talked to you. You guys have an awesome manager.
Yeah. We love you, Fernando
shout out,
Delgado.
you're awesome.
Fernando.
He helps put this event together.
You can see the passion in that man. Like, he's on top of it. And, and that's another thing. Like, when you have the musicians that are ready to go and thriving, and then you have like the workforce. We talked about that a couple times this morning. It's
definitely.
Solid team, you know what I mean?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
And then you can do things like this above and beyond. So, mad props to you guys.
Thank you.
And you are sponsoring this festival yourself?
Yes.
With, like, your company?
Nature's Care and Wellness, we're sponsoring the event, the High Tops Backstage Bash 2019. This is our 2nd year being here. And we love the Fools. You guys came out on our 420 event. We thank you so much for that. And Edjacated Phools have just welcomed us in, and we love you guys so much. So we're a medical cannabis facility in Perryville, and we feel like with the reggae community, just the way that the vibes are here, there's a lot of people that support the cannabis movement and medical marijuana and just adult use marijuana and whatever it is, whatever you want to call it, but it's basically cannabis, and we're happy to provide safe access for that.
I call it medicine, but
Exactly.
That's awesome, and I've checked out, your spots around with the little vending, and you guys are on top of that. So it's cool to have you here and have this put together, because that culture and the music culture, it goes hand in hand nicely, and I love it. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Awesome. So if you guys could do like a dream collab with like anybody right now, pull them onto a feature, a single or something, what musician, what band would you like to do that with?
That's the hardest question.
That's a very good question
in the world. I know me and Nick have such different answers. God, any musician that could come.
You guys would honestly be very surprised by this, but I would say Drake, only because a lot of what he's putting out right now is very island influenced. So like if you listen to a lot of his new jams, like some of the last single or the last album he put out before the most recent album, it's a lot of like dancehall, and he filmed a lot of it in Jamaica, so he worked with a lot of people like in the reggae business, and he's already got so much like power behind his whole situation.
Yeah.
And I kind of always been a fan of Drake, and I'm a sucker for pop. Like you can kind of hear that in the way that I do stuff. So like, I don't know. I feel like that'd be a really cool collaboration.
You know, I'm not against that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely interested in that.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
And for you?
Well, I think that I'm about to drop a big bomb on you guys. I got a little hint. We do have a collab coming out.
Uh-oh.
We already have the song completely finished.
Really?
I thought we were releasing it this summer. Fernando, I'm still upset about that. On the side note, but no. So we're not going to release it this summer. But we have a new single coming out with somebody from the Slightly Stupid family who has joined us on the track. I will announce that now.
So it's about to get really stupid.
It's about to be very stupid.
Yeah, it was already stupid, and now it's going to be like,
really
times 10.
But
I love it.
we
I
just
love those guys.
Yeah.
we just
the
got
whole team, the movement behind them.
Oh,
Top dogs, some of the most humblest people I've ever met.
for sure.
Like you see them as like, maybe some rock stars. They are the rock stars. You see them like that, but then you go and you talk to them, and they treat you like you've known each other for life. You know what I'm saying? And if you can get to that level and maintain the humble and the cool, that's why they are where they are. So I'm stoked for that for you guys, because like I said, those collaborations are a beautiful thing, and you can see some really awesome music come together because of it.
Yes, we're blessed to be a part of the collab, honestly. So like, I'm excited for everybody to hear it. It's coming out soon.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Perfect. We have our regular interviewer, Sidnie. She's calling in right now with her OG question in all interviews, and she wants to know,
what's up, Educated Fools? It's your girl Sid. I really miss the Kaya fam holding it down up in Maryland for me, but I have an important question for you. Hard or soft tacos? Go.
Soft.
Dude, it has to be corn tortillas.
Yeah, corn.
If
That's
you
what I've
are
been
rocking
saying.
flour
Yes.
tortillas in 2019, come see me. Please.
Yeah.
what's up? What do you like to
go with the
medicate on and
What do I-
choose to eat? Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
what's your,
Well, I
what's
was
your
gonna
munchies?
go hard tacos.
Nice.
Definitely, I like the hard tacos. But
Nice.
my choice medication right now is Sour Diesel. G-Leaf's the brand. They do a great job getting them in pre-rolls right now. Tests really high too. People go after the high test, but I always tell everybody it's not necessarily about that. I like Sour Diesel because it's a traditional strain. It's one of your pillar strains. It's a great sativa, excellent for daytime, keeps me going. And Keeping
that's what I
awake
want.
on the sour diesel is facts.
Keep the
My
munchies going
fam.
too.
Yeah,
and then
that's
hard
what
or
I'm
soft
saying.
tacos, whichever you prefer. I like to. That's how I, like to partake. Tacos are a go-to. I mean corn all the way, but
Yeah.
tacos.
When you
taco.
go eat tacos in Southern California, they're rocking the corn
Yeah,
tortillas,
all day, all day.
handmade.
Yeah.
Man, if you haven't been to Old Town Cafe, and go there.
Go there. I might do that next weekend.
Is that in
We'll see.
Dago? It's in Dago, right?
Yeah, it's in San Diego. It might be
Perfect.
La Jolla. I don't know.
So before we hop off here, is there anything like what you guys would like to add? And also, can we please get your socials so we can follow the Kaya fam, can jump on? I want
Yes.
to know like everything.
Follow us, the Edjacated Phools at EDJACATEDPHOOLS.
You've done that before.
Yeah, a couple times. But follow us. We're on every platform right now: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We have an educatedfools.com website with merch up on it. Please buy some merch and help us come out and visit you all over the world. We wanna travel, so soon we'll be getting out of Maryland.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Come to the Carolinas. We'll be there for
Yeah,
sure.
no doubt.
So thank you for having us, us have this time to sit down with each other and speak on this. I really just want to hop off here and go enjoy this beautiful weekend that you awesome people put together.
Amen.
Yeah,
We're
so
blessed.
Educated Fools, let's go get foolish.
Yes.
Kaya fam, love you.
Thank you, Zakaya.